Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Happily Ever James. I'm Garth.
And I'm Joe. And this is Grayson.
Yay! I know guys, y'all been waiting for a video for a long time. And obviously we're doing this video. But we've been out of commission because our little baby was sick and he got us sick. Aww. But obviously, he's way better now. His energy is back. So in this video, we're going to be giving you 8 great tips on what to do when a baby is sick. All right? So tip number 1.
Tip numero uno.
We're going to see Espanol. Let's don't talk about tip number 1. You see this right here? The Holy Bible. First and foremost, when your baby and child gets sick, you got to drop to your knees. You got to pray. You know what I'm saying? You could either read the scripture. To God, he's the greatest physician that we have. So you got to pray and just ask, God to help your baby boy or help your baby girl with any sickness, any disease, any illness, and just pray for your child. So that's number 1. Always go to God first. All right? Tip number 2.
Numero dos.
Call your pediatrician. My wife, she called a pediatrician, so she spoke to the pediatrician, so I'm going to let her speak about that.
Yeah, so technically you want to know what's wrong with your baby, if this is common. So I called the pediatrician. The first thing she asked was if I took his temperature. So of course, we took his temperature. It's going to be one of the following tips that we're going to say. And the baby's temperature was below 100. Usually when it's 100.4, you need to go to the hospital. So the baby was way below that, so he was good. He had no fever. So I told her, okay, he has a runny nose, he has a real bad cough, and he sounds very congested.
All his symptoms.
Yeah, those were his symptoms. And then she said, well, is he eating? Baby was eating. He was eating a little bit less than usual, but he was still eating. He had an appetite, so that was good. Was having a wet diaper, so that means, he was hydrated. He wasn't dehydrated, so that wasn't a problem either. So she said, okay, well, it sounds to me like, it's just a common little cold. So, I didn't have to go to the hospital right then and there. So the pediatrician, she asked for his temperature, if he was eating, and he was good. He was just that cold, and, his nose was very runny, and he had a real bad cough.
Real bad cough. Okay, so tip number 3, as my wife said, take his temperature. We got 2 types of thermometers. We got one for the forehead, but the pediatrician did recommend the rectal temperature. Me, I'm a bit skeptical of anything rectal. I just know me personally, I don't want nothing down below. I don't.
Okay, whatever.
all right.
You get the point. But this one you can also put on his
under his arm or oral. But I'm good with the rectal. So we use this. It's a little digital one for the forehead. It's pretty simple. You press power, and
put him in somebody's forehead.
you press it, and you go to the forehead like this. Oh, so you take it, see?
Yeah.
And I'm 96.7.
Now let's try the rectal to see if it's accurate.
Team rectal, no bueno. I'm not doing rectal. But tip number 3. Have thermometers in the house to take your baby's temperature. All right. Tip number 4. Like my wife said, our son had a real bad runny nose and he had mucus. He was very congested. So we had this little, tool here. You could put it in your mouth and you could suck the mucus up. It's very sanitary. It had the filter here. And this is a saline drop where you could shoot it up his nose. He actually hated it. But it's not medication. It's just water and salt. It just loosens up the mucus. And you just suck it right up.
So you put this part, you put it in the baby's nose, and then you
suck it up. The mucus is not going in your mouth. It's going into this little container.
So you're sucking all of the mucus out of the baby's nose. Mm-hmm.
And when it gets, obviously fulfilled, you could take it out, clean it with water, and replace the filter. Also, if you don't have that, people go with this little bulb You put it in his nose, you hold it, you put it in his nose, and you suck it, whoop, right up. So this is pretty good. The only thing I don't really like with this you gotta have in a house for a couple of months because there's no way to change
clean it inside.
Well, actually, I think this one actually, you could actually take out and clean out. So I'm mistaken, but they got the other ones where you can't change it at all. So all that mucus and bacteria,
it stays there, so you get moldy, and then you don't want to actually, if your son or daughter gets sick in a couple of months, you don't want to use it and actually use that old filter, and then it goes into their nose.
Exactly. All right. So tip number 5.
Viva Peru.
Baby, I'm gonna let my wife take over because this is a culture. This is all about the culture right here.
All right, so Vicks, I think it's more like a Caribbean thing. Followers, if you're not from the Caribbean and you use it, just let us know.
Jamaican, Dominican.
Vicks we put on anything and everything. The baby got cut, you put Vicks. The baby sick, you put Vicks. Anything, the cure is Vicks.
The baby has a rash, you put Vicks.
Vicks.
Man, we growing up, man, if my mom was like, yo, eat this Vicks, man, she probably would let me eat the Vicks.
Okay, but no joke, but don't get the regular Vicks on the baby. They have one for the baby, of course. It's called Baby Rub. And some of I did ask my pediatrician. So we're telling you what works for us, what we did. So she did recommend that the baby was a little bit smaller, maybe start when he's 6 months. But I even spoke to my mom, and she was like, "Do it."
It even says on the container. Sorry to cut you off, baby, but it says on the container 3 months and older. Our son is 4.
Yeah, and we didn't put so much. We just put a little dab on his chest, on his back, and I also put it on his feet, and then I put a little sock over it overnight, and it worked perfectly fine.
It worked good. All that mucus was just coming out, nose was running, so it was just flushing out. Tip number 6. See, I thought I forgot. Y'all thought I forgot the tip. Tip number 6.
How you say 6 in Spanish?
Hold on, I'm learning. Hold on. Seis, right? Say. Humidifier. Oh, there's my buzzer. Humidifier. Still got some water in here because we've been using this. Our son been sick for about like 5 days, right? This every day. You pretty much refill it, and it has like a Vicks little compartment here. You put a Vicks pad in, and nice steam comes, and it smells like Vicks, like menthol. So this is key. You need it in every house when your baby gets sick. It moistens the air, and it just helps the baby breathe so much better. So it's key. And this one is pretty nice because even at night, it has like the little lights and the little dolphins. You look in the ceiling, so he likes that. It's like a little night light too. So tip number 6, humidifier is perfect. Tip number 7. I'm gonna say 7. That's funny. I don't know. 7. The bathroom. When I say the bathroom, I mean steam. The steam shower, right? Steam shower. You crack the door. Similar to a humidifier. If you don't have a humidifier, steam shower, it opens them up. You remember that? Steam shower, I'm talking about, I put it on literally the first day. 1 minute, he fell asleep in my arms. You remember? You playing? 1 minute, out like a light. So if you don't have a humidifier, steam shower, right? And tip number 8, I'm gonna let my wife take over with this.
Tip number 8.
Okay, that does.
Yes, ladies, that does. So, breast milk. Even if you're sick, the breast milk that you have that you give to your child, it works as an antibiotic, right?
Antibodies. It has antibodies, yeah.
Yeah. So even me, I got sick, and I was like, can I feed my baby? I'm sick. I don't know. I don't want to get him more sick. And the pediatrician was like, no. Even my husband, he didn't even have to ask anybody. He was like, no, like you can give him your breast milk because it's gonna help him. Whatever he already has. So you're just helping him fight it off. So breast milk is key.
That's key. Right?
Yeah.
So he's back. He back like he never left. All right, guys. So those are 8 great tips on what to do when your baby is sick. So if you like the content on this channel right here, don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button below. You can also hit that bell, that notification button, so anytime we do a new video, you will get it directly. All right, guys? So don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. And we will do another video next Friday. I promise you that. Trust. God bless. Say bye, son.
Bye.
Say bye, son. Peace.